Okay, here we are on a very sultry day. You put tomatoes in here in central Kentucky on or after Derby Day. Today is Preakness, so Paul is staking his tomatoes, and look at those babies. Look at them, how they've grown. So here is, maybe not your favorite gardener, but my favorite gardener, doing hard work.
These are metal stakes that you can buy at most hardware stores, big box stores, or other stores. There's several different kinds of metal stakes. This is a really heavy-duty one. I'm driving these in to support my tomatoes because I find a lot more success having tomatoes staked and pruning than just letting them grow in a cage wild and go everywhere and look awful and have to fight to find the tomatoes later. So I'm going to put a level on here while I'm doing this so that these are relatively straight. The reason for that is then if you want to put some netting on them or fencing of some kind to keep the critters out, you can do that easily. And we'll have a video on that later on how we do that. So I'm going to drive these in until they don't want to go in too much anymore. And then all of these varieties are called indeterminates. That means they just keep growing.
Now that's, wait. People might not know varieties. They might think you mean varieties of steaks. It's not varieties of steaks, it's varieties of tomatoes.
Varieties of tomatoes. They're indeterminates. They just keep growing. Some are heirlooms. In fact, many of them are heirlooms. They won't grow quite as tall. They might not grow any taller than this. But others are not heirlooms, and like golden cherries, they grow for really, really tall. So in that case, what I do is I actually tie on a 2x2 or 1x2 to continue to tie the tomatoes to.
Wait a minute. Did you? Oh, okay. See, he made the stakes taller. That's what he means by tying them on.
Now here's another kind of stake you can get that's actually a cheaper variety. It's not as sturdy. If you're going to buy the ones that aren't quite as sturdy, you want to get the real wide ones like this one is, because it will work. So I'm going to stake every tomato, line them up so that they're relatively straight. They don't have to be perfect, depending on what kind of fencing you're going to use.
Let no tomato go unstaked. Maybe they'll be staked tomatoes.
I'm going to tie these tomatoes to the stakes and get them relatively level. The stakes relatively straight up and down.
Boy, it's a good thing the ground is soft. Can you see how muddy it is?
That there are peas starting to bloom. These are nice white blossoms, and they are tied to a little fencing here, and there's potatoes in between the peas. So in a couple of weeks we'll be eating sugar snap peas. Oh, my favorite, sugar snap peas with baby potatoes. Oh,
I make those for Paul, but I don't like them. I think they're kind of gluey.
Oh, I love them.
But they do taste good if you put dill on them. Well, they taste more palatable.
Well, anyway, that's how we stake our tomatoes. And stay tuned, we'll tell you how to prune them later. Or visit the Asbury Seminary Garden next Saturday. I'll be down there teaching people how to prune tomatoes.
Oh,
okay?
We can't
next Saturday
wait.
at 10 o'clock. Bye now.